Hello guys, if you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section. Okay, do let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Hello, I'm just waiting for a couple more people to join us. Hello, Sprinting Spree. Hi there, how are you? Thanks for joining my live. I really appreciate it. Please like and share this video as you come in. Okay. Like and share as you come in. We're waiting on others as well. Please like the video as you come in. Just gonna wait for a few more people because there's a long voice recording, so it's just gonna be me playing the voice recordings for you so you guys will listen. I'm not going to be saying anything. It's a very long video, but it's the voice I'm going to be sharing with you. So and I'll be reading comments in the comment section. So waiting for a couple of more people. In another 1 minute we will start. So the first half of the voice recording is an hour, and then the other half I think is about half an hour or something. So yeah, I'll just play so you guys can form your opinion based on what the investigator has brought back. So this investigation is got nothing to do with the Nigerian police. The Nigerian police doesn't have a hand in it, but yeah, so I'm just waiting for the countdown to that 1 minute and then I'll start. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 0. So hello guys, hello, happy Saturday. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Thatmumof5. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. If I'm glancing to the side, I'm just looking at another device so I can read your comments or anything like that. And also disregard this bonnet. As a naturalista, it's hair wash day today, Saturday, so I'm drying my hair. Okay, so as you all know, this case of Celine hi Shade, thank you. So this case of Celine, Afiba, we've still not heard anything back as to where these girls are. We've still not heard anything as to what has happened to them. We've nothing at all. So we are hoping that the police will give us an update at some point, or they will release an update at some point next week. But however, there has been a private citizen who's also no longer a private citizen now, who is based in the US. Hi, Perl, who is based in the US, who obviously, his name is Sabio, and he's investigating this case as well. So I just want to put it out there that if you are involved in learning tech, Sabio is offering tech training as well. So I'm going to leave his handle in the comment section. Go find him on TikTok. Go find him on Instagram. He's got a private page and he's got a fan page as well. So either of the pages that you find him on, Sprinter Spray, either of the pages that you find him on is said that I should share it on my platform. If there's anybody who is interested in learning tech, he's going to be running some classes as well. So go find him. Anyway, I'm just going to start with the investigation. So like I said, nothing yet from the Nigerian police. We've not heard anything about maybe if they're going to investigate Ben Samuel, who's Andrew Ochekwo's friend, also the UK, and we've not heard anything back about Celine, Afiba, or Goody either. And this private investigator, so Sabio is working with a private investigator because he claimed that Afiba's husband reached out to him and is more than happy because he felt the tears of a grown man who just wants his wife back. And yeah, so I'm going to start with the voice recording. So like I said, it's about an hour long. Okay, so if you're going to be here for an hour, make sure you grab a cup of coffee or cup of tea or juice and a popcorn. So the first part, it did some sort of introduction and stuff, so just listen. I'm going to be reading comments, all right? If he's not talking, I'll be forwarding the places where he's not talking, all right? So that's him just doing some sort of introduction there.
Investigative processes correctly. At this point, thank you very much. So let me pin that right quick. Let me pin that like a fit topic for patient and grow. Okay? So someone has a question, what is phishing? I'm going to tell you this. So phishing is a form of
Oh, is audio a bit scratchy? Okay, let me remove my mic then. So I'm going to be using the mic from the phone. I don't know what's wrong with my phone, but yeah, okay. So I've taken off the microphone now. It's now.
Okay, a force attack. Okay, designed to harm a system. Okay, so phishing is a form of an attack that is designed by bad eggs. Okay, bad people, bad eggs, in order to obstruct and retrieve sensitive information from a working system. Okay, so that is phishing. In cybersecurity, there are different ways that someone can do that to you. Okay, so let's say when someone sends you a link.
Yeah, as I was coming live now, I saw notification that is live. Is a restless soul, honestly.
A false link and ask you to click it, okay? Or when someone come here with a fake profile and try to get information from you, okay? They are trying to fish, okay? That is phishing. With that being said, let me tell you how that applies to this case.
Okay.
It is important to note that criminal bad egg cameraman actually sent one of the girls to come and extract information from the investigative processes. Okay? He actually sent one of the girls to come extract information from the investigative processes. Okay? He did that, and in order for them to get that information, they acted partially like they are trying to be for us. Meanwhile, they are not actually for us. Does that make sense? So
yes.
I want you guys to learn and to understand what is phishing, okay? So if someone come to you like a pretender, all right? And the person, when they come to you, they try to do like I'm your friend, but they want, excuse me, but they want to get some information from you. That is like a bad egg, okay? I am Sabio, and I have said to you guys that this case, as we continue to investigate, we continue to expose what has happened.
Yeah.
The catch for today is that we now know that Andrew sent a message to cameraman about what.
In case you guys are wondering who is cameraman is Ben. Okay.
Had happened to the girls. We now have 100% information and clarification that when the Celine and Afiba, while they were in his house, when he became confused, when he was unable to determine the next line of action, he sent a message to Andrew. To the cameraman. Please, that is the expose 101 for today.
So expose 101, they've been able to figure out from the private investigator that Andrew sent a certain message to Ben when he allegedly must have done something to Celine and Afiba. And when Andrew sent that message to Ben, obviously Andrew allegedly, because I'm not there, because Andrew was not sure of what to do. He now messaged Ben, who is the cameraman. So Ben now gave him an advice. The advice that Ben gave him now is what Sabio is telling us, as they have a proof and evidence of that advice, which was not a good one, from cameraman to big head Andrew. I hope you guys are following. So that's expose 101. And he's going to explain this further.
We are going to prove it. We are going to share after this session the communication between Andrew and evil cameraman. The problem here is this. Cameraman has refused to share that communication from his backup server. The reason he has refused to share that particular communication is because he knows that that communication will implicate him. Okay? So because that communication would implicate him, he is reluctant to speak to that call and text message that they exchanged. Okay? Our security system have been able to capture that communication. So I want you guys to understand this, that the cameraman, I'm going to stop here because I'm not seeing interaction. So one moment, I got to stop here. So I won't be giving informations like this without interaction. I think we have a whole lot bunch of people who come here just to, hold on, I'm going to stop here. There's no interaction. There's no interaction here.
I'm going to forward this section.
Here. And Afiba, on what Andrew and Hunt bought camera can pull that stunt. Okay? Just so you know, cameraman is not the person that pulled that stunt, but cameraman had a communication, an interaction with Andrew. At the time, Andrew was confused on what to do about Celine and Afiba. Cameraman has refused to display and tell us about that particular communication. Because
I've just seen your comment there, Shade. Yes, he did mention it at some point that they are able to Bonia can't speak English. Yeah, he did mention it as well. So guys, I don't want to interrupt because I really want you guys to listen to this, and then I'm just going to read your comment and then we'll channel your comment. It's a long video, it's about an hour. Okay. And yes, Sabio called Wu Shade said, yeah, he called him out yesterday. I don't want it to come out from my mouth.
Was trying to be a good friend, and he advised him on what to do. His advice, however, wasn't a good advice, and because of that, he has refused to release that communication. Okay?
So Sabio is saying now here that whatever it is that Andrew must have done to those girls, Ben was not physically there. Ben did not partake in it. However, it's been alleged that cameraman gave Andrew a certain advice, and that advice allegedly must have led to what Andrew did after he did what he did. Like maybe the advice he gave was like a cleaning up something, you know. So you guys keep listening.
He refused and keeps refusing to release that particular communication, and has continued to display all that communication with his friend. Okay? He went back as far as 2022 to expose other communications that and interactions that he had with his friend. He has refused to expose that.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming. Today we are just listening to this update from the private investigator. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to be putting down my opinion here. I want you guys to listen with your ears and then form a decision. Okay, So like, and share as a comment, please. Like,
particular communication that would lead investigators to discover the whereabouts of Celine and Afiba. We are breaking this news to everybody. Please take this very seriously. Cameraman is not the person that physically did anything to Celine or Afiba. However, we have authoritative, we have evidence, substantial evidence to prove that he had a particular communication with his friend Andrew when Andrew was confused on the next line of action. Like every friend, they will continue to support and see how they can help their friend.
yeah, that's correct.
However, in that communication, cameraman gave Andrew a bad suggestion. That suggestion is the reason why cameraman has refused to release this communication with Andrew. The truth is, when that happened, Celine and Afiba were still able to get medical attention.
Did you guys hear that? So whatever it is that Andrew must have allegedly done to Celine and Afiba, Sabiu is just confirmed there that before cameraman Ben gave Andrew the advice, the girls will have still be fine if they were able to get medical attention. So
My name is Sabio, and I put my name on this investigation. Okay? I challenge and I call on the NPF that why they continue to look into the corruption of the bad cops and the lapses of the NPF in responding and doing exactly what they're supposed to do due to time factor. They continued and they started collecting money from Big Head,
yeah,
Andrew, as well as the families of Andrew and the families of, yes, they also collected money from the family of Andrew. That is very correct. We're going to prove that too. So they collected money from the family of Andrew. They collected money. There is a lady they collected money from. She is there in Nigeria. That is the lady that gave him a Rolex wristwatch. So that is very true. They collected money from his family. Okay. They collected large sum of money from his family. They also collected money as well from Afiba's husband. They also collected money by proxy, okay? By proxy from cameraman, okay? So just so you know, these are facts, and this is where we are right now for Expose 101. I will go to Expose 102.
so just to summarize, so expose 101 was that according to what Sabiu has said now, there's obviously there's a possibility that those ladies suffer some sort of injury or something happened to them, that if they've been taken to the hospital, they'll probably be fine. However, because Andrew Big Ed panicked, did not know what to do after he must have done what he did, he sought advice from Ben. So it's been said here, it's been alleged that Ben gave him an advice, and that advice probably would have been what led to why we are all here today. So Sabiu has confirmed that Ben was not there physically when Andrew was doing whatever he was carrying on with the girls. He was not there, but the advice he gave contributed to why we are here today. And as it is, cameraman Ben has refused to hand over the backup server. And guys, those of you who are behind this person, I want you to notice something. Everything that Sabiu has come to say, anytime Sabio drops something, Ben comes, brings something to explain himself. So why the issue I've got here with Ben is the fact that you are being asked for this backup server. Why are you allowing these people to go stress to dig those things when you could just easily hand them over if you know your conscience is clear? I hope you guys are following me. So anything that Sabio has said so far, Ben has come out to counter it with with an evidence, and he's claiming that he did not. But then what they've said, you actually come out to confirm it yourself. So like I said, I want to believe that his motive and everyone's motive is to find these girls, and those who are behind what happened to them, they should be brought to look. They should be arrested, and jailed. Okay, so that's summary of expose 101. Okay, it's about to go on to expose 102 or 2.
Please don't take this lightly. My name is Sabio, and I put my name on this news.
This person is certain of what he's saying, and he's saying his name to say no. He put his name on it. If anybody wants him to give him proof that he's got it, and he said that he's going to show us more. He's going to be releasing evidences bit by bit, and I think it's going to be live again. If you're in the UK, it's going to be live again. UK time 11 o'clock tonight. All right, right. Keep listening. I don't want to talk anymore.
Cameraman is definitely going to explain himself. Okay? He gave Andrew a bad suggestion at the time that Andrew needed somebody to tell him what to do. Please, that is Expose 101. Continue to hit the like and love button while I open the file for Expose 102. All right?
So I'm just going to forward this section because it was off for like a couple of minutes there. So guys, did you all hear that? What do you all think about all he said? What do you all think? Hello everybody. Hi to those of you who are just joining me. Hi to my day one G's, like real MVP. You guys should join my membership so that I will give you stars anytime you are coming in. And welcome to all of my new people and those who have been coming back. Thank you so much. There's 234 of you watching this live. Please like and share this video, please. All right, so it's about to start the expose 102.
My name is Sabio. Instagram handle SARO _B_O_ public page. Thank you. For those who are just joining, we have released the first information. You can look at it, it's pinned down there. And we are going to release the second one, okay? Now, when we release information like this, you give us less than 5 hours to display evidence of the information that we've released, okay? So we are going to put those evidence on my status or story, okay? So please take note. That is very important. Then I want to also reiterate, this channel does not accept anybody who comes here with a fake account and sitting to watch and not interacting either by likes or comment. The reason is simple. It's because this is a training channel. It is a learning and training channel. Yes, as of today, the topic that we have is Celine and Afiba's investigation. Okay? Please, I repeat, the reason we said in the past we began this investigation from cameraman was because we had suspected this, and today it has been proven. We had suspected that while the police are doing their job investigating the corrupt and bad-head officers in the Nigerian police that came in to work and do their bad, we are more concerned about the current happenings that will lead to discovering the girls.
Yeah, I agree.
Today, we have been able to release that news and to let you know that Big Head Andrew did communicate, did share, and informed cameraman about the situation with Celine and Afiba. And after that, cameraman gave him a bad advice. The reason he has refused to release that communication is because he knows that in doing so, it will lead to the public bashing him and insulting him more. So therefore, he listened to our call earlier to present the backup server and communications with Andrew. However, he omitted that particular communication. This, again, is a very simple case. I have said it from day one. I did not believe we'll still be here by today, deliberating on Celine and Afiba, because it would have been very easy to resolve this case. I am not dealing on the case of go and do DNA for a body. That is important, but that is not what I'm dealing on. The police is handling that one. What we are dealing on is give us substantial evidence that will lead to the families finding the either living body or the body of Celine and Afiba.
Yeah.
Cameraman was so wicked and heartless not to give his friend good advice. The police collected monies from Andrew's family in Aba. The police, I repeat, collected money from Andrew's family in Aba. The major contributor of that money is the lady called the Rolex lady.
Are you guys aware of the Rolex lady? So this Rolex lady is the alleged politician who is obviously funding Andrew and also a part of this investigation. I was going to bring this to you yesterday when Sabio did that video, but I was not able to download the video, hence why I did not bring it. But if I find it, I will bring it here. How Sabio described the person who is behind Andrew, saying that if Andrew do anything, nothing will happen, you know. So and the description Sabio gave so that that person know that we know who she is that person gave Andrew Rolex a Rolex as a gift. That was the person. I'm sure with this person she will know who they are talking about.
Rolex lady is the lady that gave Andrew a Rolex wristwatch. Please take note. The police that came all the way from another location claiming to be sent by the IG, those ones collected money by proxy from the families of Afiba and Celine. Those ones collected monies from the family of Afiba and Celine. Please, I told you guys, come here with your pen and paper so that you can understand this case. I repeat again, please take note. The police in Aba collected monies from, listen again, the police in Aba collected monies from Andrew and Andrew's family, the Rolex lady who sponsors Andrew's dealings. Okay? Please take note. The police that came from acclaimed Abuja IGP police, they collected monies from Afiba's family by proxy. When I mean by proxy, they collected money from Afiba's family via a fellow who is at large right now called Blessing. Okay? The police from
Did you guys hear that? So the police in Aba and apparently Umuaya collected money from Andrew's family, the Rolex lady. And who collected the money? It was Blessing. So Blessing collected money from the police, from Andrew's family. So Blessing and the police collected money from Andrew's family so that obviously they can cover up and not let anything come out. And they also collected money from Afiba's and Celine's family as well. So Blessing has a case to answer, and I just pray they get her soon.
Abuja, acclaimed Abuja, collected monies from the families of Afiba and Celine by proxy. And the monies that they collected by proxy was handed to them by Blessing and Blessing's boyfriend. Okay? Blessing and Blessing's boyfriend. All right? Blessing and Blessing boyfriend swindled, let me use this word. You know, when you swindle somebody, you swindle them of their money. Blessing is a woman. Yes, sir. Yes, I will answer your question. Thanks. Good question. B11MS, that is a good question. Blessing is a woman. Blessing is the celebrity, so-called acclaimed former Miss, whatever, okay, who made sure she kept evidence of the guests leaving her house. So, expose number 2. Please, expose number 2 is not ready to roll out. My name is Sabio. I put it on this investigation, okay? Number 2, someone is going to write it out once I give you this. Thank you, lawyer. Stay there and follow this case correctly, and you'll be able to understand what had happened. All right, so let's go. Number 2, please write this down. Blessing intentionally recorded Celine and Afiba on their way out of her domain.
Did you guys remember that video of when Celine and Afiba were waving, listening to the motive behind that video?
All right. Blessing intentionally recorded Celine and Afiba on their way to Andrew's domain. I believe you guys must have seen a video where a certain lady did not show herself. Rather, she was very tactical, showing the 2 ladies leaving and entering a cab. There is every reason to believe that she already knew what was going to happen, but not aware of the extent of what was going to happen. Okay? So please.
So from investigation now, Sabir is alleging that Blessing apparently has an idea of where they were going and what would happen, but not the extent of what was going to happen. Like, obviously, she knew what they were. Maybe I don't know what she knew was going to happen, but then with the girls or harm coming to the girls, she did not realize that they were going to come to harm. Let's put it that way. Keep listening, guys.
Blessing, let me. I think I saw somebody wrote that down or write that down. Let me see. Blessing intentionally rocket. Yes, good girl. So somebody should do it for the other station as well. On the live session, someone has already placed that there. We have about 300 people watching from the public page. So that's why I always go there first to pin whatever I want you. So can you please write this out on the private page? Blessing intentional. Yes, very good. much. Ego from Switzerland. All right? That's the Swiss ego. Very good. So I just want to make sure that you all are following. I told you guys today is going to be a lesson and life training section. All right? It's not just about cameraman. We are looking at the entire case. And there is, number 3 is going to hurt some people. Okay? I don't care, but it's not supposed to hurt you. Because if you know that you were deceived to do something and your intent were not to do that, please don't take it personal. I appreciate your work, but I'm going to release it because once we are doing investigation, we make sure we release everything. We don't bend corners. You can go ahead and go to other pages and say anything about me. I don't give a damn about it. Please excuse me. I'm going to release number 3, and number 3 might hurt some people, but it will not hurt you if you are a person that is a critical thinker. So I want to just give a final analysis of number 2 while we move to number 3. I told you guys, and I'm not playing about this.
They're gonna learn.
I live my life through my normal income. I am not here to look for fans. Trust me. If not that I've set a goal on this, as you see me, I can move this page to private tomorrow. Okay? Just so you know. So if you are thinking otherwise, you are wasting your time. And I do not have any personal grudges against anybody. I am speaking the facts. My approach to this process might be different to the way you wanted it to be approached or attacked. That is your own opinion. I have said that cameraman interfered and caused problems.
To those of you who are just joining us, cameraman is also Ben. So Sabiu is referring to him as cameraman, okay?
In this search, because when we started from him, we are supposed to move to the next person, which is the second one I just gave you, Blessing. The reason there's been so much delay in getting hold on Blessing is because cameraman interjected the process and made this more of a public stunt, as if it was a game. And now it is now becoming like it is just about cameraman. No, it is not just about cameraman. Cameraman is just a part of this. Okay? So let me go ahead. My name is Sabio. Number 2, I've said Blessing intentionally recorded, able to get substantial evidence of the 2 girls leaving her location. Okay? Blessing has a friend, alien name
Darlington. Yes.
There was no marriage that was planned or supposedly coming up. That is a charm. There was no marriage, no evidence of any marriage or any celebration. What we now know is that Celine is actually a friend to Blessing. Blessing is a model. Sorry, in Nigeria today, they continue to use model as a way to ship and associate with rich and wealthy class men in Nigeria. I am calling upon the IG of police and every celebrity to please, on their own, on a separate investigation, go ahead and look at the Nigerian model more about shipping and sending out girls to wealthy Nigerians. The models in Nigeria are close friends to politicians. Models in Nigeria are close friends to politicians. The models in Nigeria are taken to government houses where they will display them, and the bad eggs politicians will continue to have relationship with them. A lot of girls don't go into modeling because they want to really be model. They use the model as hideouts to reach wealthy Nigerians. Because of this, Blessing is currently having support from a strong politician in Nigeria. One of that politician somehow has reached out to another politician who...
Can you guys see where this is going now? So that another politician has contacted another politician. So this is deep, like really, really deep. Really, really deep. I can't wait for these people to be exposed. Honestly, I can't wait.
We have seen on public space, but I don't want to mention his name. He's a lawyer politician. I'm telling you, this investigation is going to release a lot of things. So
I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Oh, I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Lawyer politician. I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Guys, who do you think? Let me know in the comment section.
Those models, they ship them to politicians. Okay? When they go for modeling, the sponsors of those modeling, Blessing has a sponsoring company. I put it to them. They take Blessing and others that are doing modeling. Please take note. Remember, we say we don't generalize on this channel. You must understand that wherever there are so much bad eggs, there are also good eggs. Okay? Just like the way we have said in the past that MPF is full of bad eggs does not mean there are no few good eggs. So this is not to attack the entire modeling industry in Nigeria, but this is our investigative findings, and we are speaking facts 100%. When young girls go into modeling, some go with a clean mind to win a prize and to make themselves in public. However, once they go into modeling, they begin to realize that they will only be able to excel if they are willing to associate with wealthy criminal Nigerians. On this page, just so you know, our intrusion detection tool have been able to identify 2 persons in the Nigerian celebrity industry.
Celebrities too.
Blessings very well, and they are currently communicating with Blessing.
So, according to the investigation now, 2 celebrities are in communication with Blessing. They know where she is.
Have been said to flee Nigeria to a place where she will stay quietly for a while and come back later. She has deactivated her social media pages, and she have also been able to rise up some of her friends codedly to come here and monitor what is going on. Please take notes. You know yourself, and you know that we are watching you. You have not given me information. I was able to use our intrusion detection software to know that you have communications with Blessing. And I quietly have asked some of them, and they have refused to give up Blessing. So the good news is Ben has actually called out Blessing. Ben is correct. You see, we must not make this about personal issues. These are facts. Ben has 100% facts about the involvement of Blessing and her boyfriend of Sugar Daddy. Please take note. Blessing, Ben has. Please let me come again. I feel like I'm rushing because of time. I repeat, please let us be objective and give the facts as we can see them from our own end. I repeat again. Listen, models are exposed to the opportunities of meeting wealthy profile Nigerians, politicians, and businessmen, okay, in Nigeria. Regardless of how they went there, at the end of the day, their managers and sponsors of their modeling shows lead them up to wealthy people. Blessing recorded Celine and Afiba so that she would have substantial evidence if anything go wrong. End of quote. Now, I have said and I have given credit to cameraman Ben. Cameraman Ben spoke the truth when he said that Blessing is a prime suspect in this issue.
So far, that's the only thing that he has been truthful about. Everything else, he's been going corner, baby, corner. That's what Khan has been doing.
Okay, so cameraman was very correct. You see, I want you all to know one thing about cameraman. Please listen and listen attentively. As much as I would not like to say, but I must speak the truth because that is the core ethics of my training. Cameraman has given Nigeria every lead except one. The one he has refused to give was just his own contribution to what happened to Celine and Afiba.
So it's given, obviously, as most of you has guessed here, that is everything he's been talking about as served as a lead, and which is what all which is what this private investigator is using. But the only thing which he has refused to share was his own advice of what happened to those girls. What did he advise Andrew to do? That is the only thing he has refused to share.
So please give that credit to cameraman.
Cameraman Ben, we salute. Oh, how you dey? They say make we give you credit.
He was correct when he mentioned that Blessing must come out and must be able to help to go and find Celine and Afiba. So that was number 2 already completed. So we are going to number 3. Please give me a minute or two to pull out the records for number 3. I think number 2 took too much time.
So I'm just going to forward that till it comes back to give us the number 3. Okay.
Different. These are putting to ourselves. Okay. Red flag is different. These are provable facts that we can stand to defend anywhere. Okay.
So to those of you who are just joining us, Sabio is saying all these things and is happy to give proof and show how they're able to ascertain this. Maybe if cameraman gave the backup server, it will save them all this time and they can locate the girls much quicker. But it's not willing.
This is not. Don't call this red flag. These are findings. Thank you very much. So, number three. Number three is this. The police that went to, someone said no audio. So someone said no. Number three, it has been confirmed and proven that the police that are currently or said to be currently under detention by the IG of police.
Remember, that would be the Mad Dog team, the team from Abuja that went to Umuahia to grab Andrew. Those police officers, they are the ones who are in prison just now. They've been detained.
Already have 100% facts about what happened to Celine and Afiba. And by proxy, I repeat, by proxy, harassing was misled by those police officers. Harassing did not bring those officers. Please take note. Those officers were brought by Blessing and Blessing's boyfriend.
So the officers that came from Abuja to Umuahia, they were arranged by Blessing and her supposed husband Darlington. They were the ones who raised those officers to go to Umuahia. And as Sabio just said now, that they already confirmed that those officers already have a clear and accurate story of what happened to Celine and Afiba, and apparently Andrew as well.
Harassing did not, I repeat, harassing did not bring those officers. Harassing was working and was trying to bring a different police officers. The police currently under detention has 100% fact on what happened to Celine and Afiba. Very good. Ego, you are a good student. Please, that's very good. Very good. Please, that is number three. Number three is already pinned down. The police that came to pick up Big Head Andrew already knew what happened to Celine and Afiba. Take note, harassing did not bring those officers. I want you all to take note. However, harassing was working with them initially, and during the process, they were using harassing to disseminate wrong informations. Okay? Their journey from Aba to opposite direction was because they already aware that they are never going to get to Abuja. Okay? Please take note. They were negotiating with the people that joined what they call him, Big Ed Andrew, to perpetrate a crime. And those people would have to settle them. They needed time to gather more money. Okay? So that was the reason that set of police decided to slow down their movement to Abuja. Their boss, who actually sent them to go and bring Andrew, they decided to play a smart one on him. Okay? Their boss, who sent them to go and get Andrew, they decided to play a smart one on him. Their boss, who sent them, decided to play a smart one on him. Okay? Their boss, who sent them, has currently given his own testimony to the IG, and they have now seen that those cops were actually bad cops and wanted to use the opportunity
to
just
money.
get as much money as they can get before they, never get to Abuja. Please take note. The monies they took from Andrew and many other, Harrison wasn't aware of at least 80% of that money. Okay? The money they took, Harrison was not aware of at least 80% of that money. What only happened was there was a particular money that Harrison was aware of, but not 80% of that money. However, Harrison has released a statement in defense of himself and his good work that he's doing, and I applaud him for his good works, and we continue to encourage people to support Harrison and his good works. Okay? Please continue to support Harrison and his good works. Our hope and belief is that Harrison has learned by experience. Because of this issue, he has learned a very big lesson, because God was on his side. If not, he himself, those policemen that came from Abuja would have taken him to as casualty. Please tell Harrison that the Sabio have said on air that he is a very lucky individual. The God that stands for Harrison is a very big God. If not for what happened, Harrison would have been taken by proxy by the same police officers that took Big Ed Andrew's life. Please, we are coming back with the remaining 3. We're going to...
Okay, guys, so that's the first hour of that, and then the second part as well is another lengthy video here. So it's another an hour of it where people were asking questions. If you guys want to listen to the other part of it, let me know so I can play it as well, because that's going to be another 58 minutes of him explaining things. If you want me to play that as well, let me know in the comment section. Okay, I'm looking at the comments. If I get any comment here, if not, then maybe we could just round up from here. So the concluding part, if you want to listen to it just now, let me know. Or if you want me to schedule it for tomorrow, let me know as well. Stephanie Gaming, yes, please. Do you want me to play it as a yes? Do you mean yes? Okay, then. So yes, we go. I've seen 3 yeses. Okay. I'm just going to forward.
Minutes each, I advise right now, because we are going to be taking contributions from the public page.
So I'm going to forward this session because he actually allowed people to phone in so they could hear their views as well. So we are going to play it.
If you click page, however, one still has restriction. That is what I mean. All right? Thank you.
So it's going to allow people to phone in and then they can contribute as well.
Hold on 1 minute.
You guys can listen to
your name and where you are calling from.
This person was just wasting time. Let me forward it.
I don't know if you have seen them.
Yes, we have.
If you see you want to reply, you see that one.
Hold on 1 moment, please. Your difficult to bring people here is because, okay. So if you click the camera link and
deleted, probably from the chat you see.
Hey, thank you very much. I needed to make that clarification.
Okay, that's fine. So from the chat, you see that.
So this is part 2 playing out. So these are people calling in, so you guys can listen to their opinion and their questions and what they observe.
Some of the messages were deleted, probably intentionally.
Yes.
But when you see the late guy respond, you see that the guy responded to a chat.
Yes.
He probably deleted.
Yes.
Another observation I got is that there are many videos. If you post some of the WhatsApp messages they had. You see some ladies' videos on that WhatsApp that some are unclad, and if you post it. Another thing is I observed is there's been someone that has been on back and forth with the lead guy on, what do you call it? On like sending money back and forth. That is somebody favor something.
Yes.
And from the WhatsApp conversation, you can see that that Andrew and the guy favor have a joint account.
Yes.
If you post the conversation, you see that there is a UBA account where these two persons have a joint account. So I'm trying to find out, can we also investigate who this favor is? Because it seems that the favor will be a very, a good bet to this whole thing. It seems he's also part of the, if you know what I mean.
So let me answer that one first while you
Oh, sorry guys.
before you continue. This is the section you asked here. Very good question and very brilliant from the caller out there. This caller is neutral. She has been able to ask critical questions. First of all, be aware that anything that is posted online, we get all the information, okay? So we've seen all that, okay? And thank you to all our investigating team that are presenting those to us and the analytical team looking at them critically. To answer your question, Favor is a known participant in the Black Sheep movement, okay? Favor today is only a cameraman that has Favor's direct contact, okay? It was Favor as that presented cameraman with the details of transactions with the Bad Egg police officers. So we have established, like we said, that cameraman is not in support of this investigation. If said that fact, that is the reason why cameraman has refused to present anything that would lead to the discovery of Celine and Afiba. We have asked and called on the NPF because you must understand that what we are doing right now, we are doing it from the United States, and the NPF is also doing theirs. So we've asked them to subpoena the bank account details of Favor, all right? So they can use the bank account of Favor, all right? The UBA account as well as other accounts, because Favor is also the person that sent money to the POS people. So when you heard cameraman getting mad about the monies they collected, that is Favor that provided him all the information, because Favor is part of the Black Sheep movement, and cameraman is currently hiding Favor's identity. Okay? The reason why he deletes some things that he posts, that I've not placed her as co-conspirator.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much.
Hold on, guys. I accidentally
deleted. He must have done something.
The conspirator. So I hope I've answered your question. So we're going to move to the next person. So this next person will, okay, let me take this person.
I'm just going to fast forward to
targeting. Yeah. So what's your name?
Which person?
All right, Tessie from Port Harcourt. Okay.
You're doing
ahead and contribute.
From day one, I know that Ben is not clipping.
Alright.
That the girls had to drink grits.
Thank you
Very
much. If that's your contribution, if that is it, we appreciate it. Just go ahead. When you look on top, you're going to see the S to exit the camera so that they will not be videoing you, while we are moving to the next person. Thank you very much, Tessie from Port Harcourt. Tessie called in to say and encourage every one of you for the work that you all are doing. Thank you, Tessie. So we move to the next person.
People are calling in, so they are hearing their views, okay? I'm just going to forward that again.
Guys, continue to like if you don't agree. So thank you very much, madam.
Caller.
Your name and where you are joining from. Please just give us, we don't need to give us your full name. You can, let's say your name is whatever, Maureen, you can say Mo. Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Celine. I've been following this story. It's quite pathetic.
Yeah.
What has happened. We do not pray that it happens to any one of our family members or our friends. Regardless the narrative that is out there, whether they went for hookup or they didn't go for hookup, does that mean that if you go somewhere, you don't have the right to return back to where you're coming from?
Yes.
So that is very, very important. One thing that boggles my mind is the fact that a man is not really behaving like someone in the diaspora. Talk more of someone that is a citizen.
Yep.
The first thing that comes to the mind of anyone that is in the diaspora, we all know that in every developed country, the first thing is to dissociate yourself from anybody that has questionable character.
Absolutely.
It is a no. It's not about, even you don't need to have any association. I mean, even brother, sister, cousins. I know people that are abroad that they have distanced themselves from even blood family.
Yeah.
Because they don't want any problem, anything. Because the truth is, the system is so sophisticated that no matter how you are linked to any crime or whatever, you will be called for questioning. You can't run from it. Yes. So I was so surprised when he was the first person to jump out and I know this, but in his mind, does he think he's talking to people that do not have thinking faculty? You don't even need to be a specialist or an expert before you know that the body language, psychologically, is saying so much. Number 2 red flag for me was you keep running from one platform to another at the initial start.
Yeah.
You spend so much hours. I tell you, nobody in the diaspora that is busy. Either you're doing your private business or you're doing any work, you will spend long hours like that trying to clarify. You said in your words, you have gone to the police to make a report.
Yeah.
Normally, that is why I think he's not as emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
You should be able to know you've done your report.
Yes.
Take a chill pill.
Yeah.
Let investigation. If you're really concerned about this case, you should be working hand in hand with the few people that have come out to say, we want to get to the root of this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And they're not running from one part to another. You started picking on each and every person that's trying to get to the truth. You started attacking them. You started. The first red flag for me was that I was really thinking that there is something wrong, but this person is not coming out straight.
Yes.
So that apart. Another thing that I wanted to
one thing first. 1 minute, ma'am. Sorry. I don't mean to cut you short. Each contribution, we are treating them very well, okay? So just hold it there a little bit. I want to quickly treat your contributions for the two first red flags. Number one, cameraman has the red flag because he has been able to display that his interest in this case is not a good one. Okay? The reason is this. The reason why he did that, even in his own testimonies and exchange, I have said in one of my classes, and that cameraman interest was he had thought that this incident would bring him to market his station. He has a failed station, online station, and he was surprised that that did not work for him, and it's not working for him, and it's never going to work for him. Then he went ahead to romance himself with victims of his co-conspirator and promised them job, that he wants to open a gossip station, and then he will continue from where Big Ed Andrew stopped. Then finally, the first one, which talked about you talked about character of someone abroad. You've just made a statement, and without trying to appeal to you, we can all agree that you just hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
There is nobody abroad that has grown to a level of becoming a citizen of any of these great countries, either the United States or the British, and we still not understand how important it is to live a responsible life. Just so you know, cameraman is not a responsible person. He has never been and will never be.
Yeah.
Just so you know. We have details of him in the UK. He has opened multiple companies that have not even reported up to £10,000 income until those companies were closed up. Cameraman has illegal business that he does and giving money occasionally. We have also records of cameraman's migration from another country. I don't want to mention the country, where he married a national there and had good children, very brilliant children, beautiful children. We don't want to display them because this is not about them. All right? He abandoned his family and moved to the UK. When he moved to the UK, he continued his bad life. And then he went into more illegal business with his friend, Andrew. So I just have to establish this because you've treated that area, and I just want to give you more information on that one. Thank you for your patience, and please go ahead. I give you back your 3 minutes.
There's another thing that, there's another thing that he said in the initial start. He was like, when people were asking him, what about the parents of this person? What about the family? How come you, in such a tense situation, you were the one that he was trying to reach all the way abroad? Like, not even any family or whatever has come out to say. And he said he wouldn't like to mention the family, they are grieving. So the family of the missing people, they are not grieving. Those people, they are not grieving. You're not even concerned. And there's another thing. Why has he refused to even mention the domestic staff of the man? Because it's very glaring. He said, he with his mouth said he has been there severally during his holidays. So does he want to tell me they do their laundry, they do their cooking, they even go to they do anything they do like there's no person. So how come once this happened, everybody is suddenly disappeared? Like there's an intel that tells them leave that environment. Some people are coming. You will be implicated, or just find a way. So there is that is that, and then there is one thing again. There is no way the police force would have come to arrest him. And apparently they said they searched the whole house. So there is no way they came to arrest him and left the girls behind in the house. So it's very obvious that at the time that arrest was made, when it was taken, and all that, it was very obvious that the cleanup had been done. That the girls had been moved from point A to point B. So they were not, there is no way they would have left them behind and picked him as a principal suspect and left without else. So that is a gray area that we need to look into. And this Blessing, Darlington, Favor, and the rest of them, is there a way we can have their faces dumped on the internet, social media, as wanted persons, so that people that know them, they could be hiding in a hotel, hiding in a village, hiding somewhere. People that have seen them could begin to come forward, and maybe whistleblowing and all those kind of stuff. And then that's one of the parts that I wanted to talk about. Then the female police officer that he alleged was having sexual relations with his paddy. That one too, whatever happened, that one too, it should be an area of interest, because I mean, Ben is not as emotionally intelligent.
No,
he came out like he just began to rant in his mind. Another thing he said that shocked me was when they told Harry that there was a body. He came out immediately and debunked that is fake. You are all the way where you are, and you are coming out that it's a planned thing, it's staged, it's not them. He was talking with so much boldness to say that with the knowledge of what he knows that happened to those girls, they cannot be the one that you have seen.
All right. Thank you very much.
The knowledge. Okay, I'll be joining another live or I'll chat up privately and send some other things I have listed outside.
Very well.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
You can still stay here if you want to while I address your statement before you leave.
I'm watching, but I'll just go off for the other people to come
so
up.
you can go off and address your contributions. Thank you, and I will chat with you later.
Right, sir.
Thank you, madam. As you all can see, madam, I come here as a responsible Nigerian who is living in diaspora, and I've made clear statements without bias. She has said that the conduct of cameraman is clearly a co-conspirator conduct. Just so you know, I will know that she's talked about displaying Blessing's face, and yes, that would be the next line of action. I know she mentioned, why did cameraman not present those persons that walk around Andrew's house and office? The reason is this: he would not do that because he's communicating with them till today, and he knows he is a co-conspirator. Anything that make him mention anything that would lead to any of their arrest, he will be taken to. So Blessing, Darlington are custodial staffs, persons of, So we're just gonna we're just going to go ahead and take the next caller. And please take notes. We know and understand that people are very interested in contributing. We'll take note of that. Please, for the general public, Blessing and her boyfriend stroke sugar daddy with alien name Darlington are persons of interest. We have given them enough time to come out and speak. In fact, during my years of analytical experience, I have never seen any suspect that have been given this long time.
Yeah.
So Blessing and your boyfriend Darlington, you have pushed too long, and in the next 20 hours, we are going to display your photos for the public. I know a lot of people already know them, but we're going to display it. The reason why we're going to display it is because we need to close up on you. Mm-hmm. We have some information already about you, but we didn't want to display it. So please, guys, be aware and watch out for Blessing and sugar daddy stroke ex-boyfriend testimony. Otherwise, we are just going to go ahead and mark them as concluded with co-conspirators and persons of interest. Thank you. So let's move to the next person. So the next person, please, there is one person there. Just so you know, that I believe you have a man picture. You were the person I invited earlier, but you did not pick. And your handle starts with CARU. I'm not going to pick you now because I'm not sure you are ready yet. Just in case, because I saw a comment, somebody said they are picking only women, but just so you know, I picked a man earlier and he did not accept. And from the pictures I'm seeing here, I think that man and one other person seems to look, well, all these pictures you guys are using here with different images, I'm not really comfortable bringing people that don't have it. So any custodial staff, helper, driver are persons of interest. Please take note. Any custodial staffs of Andrew, whether you were working for him with good intention or not, you are a person of interest.
Yeah.
You better come up and speak now. Otherwise, you would all be concluded as co-conspirators, and your photos and pictures of favor will also be displayed. Okay? So we need favor, Blessing, and other staffs that were working in the betting company of the Black Sheep movement to come forward and tell us their involvement. Thank you. So we're going to move to the next person. All right. One more chance. So let's see if this person picks or not. Again, I don't bring two people at a time because I want one person at a time taking his call. Next out there, but I just want everyone to attend to, if that makes sense. Please, just so you know. All right? So we're going to move to the next person. Let me go.
Yeah, just waiting on the caller.
Where are you taking us on? But Ben and his cohorts. What name and where are you calling from, please?
So this is a guy now. I don't think that line was good.
We can hear you. Your name and where you are calling.
I'm calling from Nigeria, from Abuja, actually. I'm calling from Abuja.
Okay, I think I remember this guy was not able to connect very well.
I know that the caller was speaking about. I will advise you to take off your ear concealer.
That
I
caller.
come back. You slept off.
That's another caller. We are almost rounding up, guys. So we only have about 15 minutes of the video left, and then we are getting there. You guys are the real G's. You are still watching.
To get through to different persons, we already capture your face. So the only thing you have to do is either you exit and we'll just let you be, or click the S. Thank you very much. So to be honest, a lot of persons are not able to join because of network. Second session, and then we'll come back later if need be to talk about.
There's something I finished with, and I want you guys to listen. That these people, I believe this is an organized crime that is happening, and whatever it is they're involved in, I don't know. But listen to the last words that Sabio is going to say. We're just about 8 minutes before we finish listening to the voice. Okay.
The conclusion part for the findings. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and make this session short and brief. Okay. So in order for us to be able to do this, I just want you all to know that you have to look out right now as we release footage of Andrew's house and Andrew when he was staged in a staged arrest. Okay, there are two types of arrests. There is what we call a proper arrest and a staged arrest. So we're going to show you guys the footage for staged arrest. Within the next 24 hours. And also, you know, this is the morning segment. We are going to come back, hopefully, Nigerian time, 11 p.m. Nigeria time. We are going to come back 11 p.m. Nigeria time. We are going to come back 11 p.m. Nigeria time to tell you.
So those of you that are watching me, when I by 7 o'clock UK time tomorrow, I will schedule a live. I pray I don't fall asleep. So I'm going to join his update at 11 p.m. tonight, and then I'll bring the update to you guys tomorrow, okay?
All about a certain keke man, okay?
Did you guys hear that?
Keke man that moved something from point A to point B. There is also a certain person, okay, that staged Andrew's house as a false crime scene. So we are coming back to explain and expose those two persons. Please, somebody type in the comment section, Keke man and staged crime scene people. Please, that will be the next session to expose 102. Okay? Keke man and people who staged the Andrew's house.
So that was just the last closing on there. So according to Sabio now, he said that there was another person of interest. This person of interest was you guys know the tricycle they use in Nigeria, keke napep, that person moved something from Andrew's house to a location. That person, if that person knows if that person watches this video at any point, they need to report themselves. And Sabio has also said that he's going to be coming back here to show us a staged arrest that the Nigerian police they staged. So I'm thinking it's probably going to go live and then maybe drop the evidences later. But guys, I'm here. See, this is my 4 weeks off from holiday. Well, I'm not really off from holiday. I'm recovering from surgery, and it was 2 weeks that I had my surgery, so I'm much better. So I have another 2 weeks off from work. But these 2 weeks, guys, I'm going to cover all of this, guys. I'm going to cover all of this for you. Like, I love that I was able to bring his own side so you all hear it. So people will not say, oh, you're too jaded. You're too jaded. Like I said, I am not a presenter. I am not trained to be a presenter. I'm not a journalist. I'm not an investigative journalist. I'm just bringing it out here as my emotion brings it. So, guys, like I said, I've not dropped any opinion today before people now come and start dropping something. So if anybody has a chance, if there's any of that is just joining us and you've not watched this from the beginning, please take the time. You can listen to this like as a podcast. You can listen to it as a podcast. What the private investigators who are working behind, trying to help Afiba's husband, this is what they've been able to deduce. And from what Sabio has shared so far, these are the things that Ben has confirmed. In a way, it's confirmed. But my argument here is that why are you giving these people the long job? Why are you giving them hard job to do when you could just give them this information and let them flip through? Let them flip through and figure out which one is useful for them. So Sabio and his investigators will bring out all the things you are hiding. And when he talks about it, you are now showcasing things to us. So far from the expose, we've been told that apparently Andrew did something to Celine and Afiba. And because he panicked, he called Ben and Ben gave him an advice. So that is a conversation now that they are not able to retrieve, possibly because maybe Ben allegedly denied the conversation. Hence why they're asking him to give them the backup server. Let those who know how to analyze data and details, let them analyze all these things. If there's nothing for you, if you know you've not done anything, that will say, okay, you are a part of this, then, hand over those things so that it will save you from, going back and forth, being on live for 12 hours on one platform, being on live on TikTok, and then you are cutting all the videos, he's cutting all of his videos to where the narrative suits him and fits him well. But like I said, I am not here for him. I'm only here to put this out because Sabio wants everybody and their household to be listening to this, because at the end of the day, it involves Nigerian police. It involves some set of Nigerian politicians and also people who work with Andrew. You think that they should come up, but apparently they might not want to come up because they might have been threatened that if anybody contacts you to speak about this thing, don't listen to them. But what do we know? So, guys, that's just a roundup from Sabio's 2-hour session today. Obviously, all of this information, apparently, one of the girls working with Ben has tried to come in acting as if she was trying to help. So she was actually trying to fish. So fish is when you send a dangerous link for somebody to open. You know how all those cameras work. When they send a link to your phone, they ask you to open it and they turn out to be something else. So they tried it with this investigation, but they caught them. So anyway, that's just the everything about narration from the investigation from Sabio's side there. So as it is, maybe I should try and catch a snooze now so that I wake up by 11 o'clock. So Sabio said it's going to be back at 11 o'clock. So whatever it brings, if I'm able to download it, I'll download it and I'll bring it back here for you guys to listen. Like, I'll bring it. You guys will listen to it as you did today. I will not be saying anything firm. Maybe a little bit here and there so that, at least I'm showing some sort of, gestures. Anyway, guys, I'm going to recommend and then we shall call it a day. Okay. So Sprinting, it was confessing. It's still confessing, yes. If they start, they will see it now. I've seen lots of insults today and I've deleted a few of them. Ben thinks it won't be caught. It's probably going to be caught at some. It's going to be caught, but it might take a while. But I'm sure in my spirit, I feel he has a hand in this, and he should be held accountable as well. It's not, it's not accepting, or it's not accepting his part. It believes he's not done anything. Being a madam or it's not that bad, but leading women to harm or danger is evil. Yep. Ben said Ben is a paranoia who thinks he's smart, manipulative, and controlling, but he forgot that you actually need emotional intelligence to be properly coordinated. And exactly. His emotions are like that of a baby. I can't even liken it to a baby, like somebody who is not actually thinking, who doesn't have a thinking number 6. And now all he does on his page is he calls people names, he calls people stupid, he calls people, thanks Mia for joining us. We really appreciate you. If he only drug them, will he allow a drug girls to leave and report him? Exactly. NC's erratic and that behavior. Hell, can't wait for hi hiring. No worries at all. Make sure you when you subscribe, make sure you click on that bell. So that the purpose of that bell is to notify you anytime I come online, so you join us, And if you're not able to join us, you can if you have the time, you can always watch again at the beginning, okay? Really sad outcome. On unaliving the girls does not make the situation. Not at all, Hal. Not at all. From the way this investigation is going, I have a feeling in my mind that those girls are no more alive. That's how I feel. Someone need to interview UK police teams. UK. I mean, we were only able to do that if we know that they are going to be investigating this. Because like I said, me, I've already filed a report. I've already gone online to. If you look, I don't know if I'm able to copy the link to the Met Police again. Let me see if I can find that link. I will drop the link to the Met Police. How you are able to, how you are able to. Oh, I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, I can't find that link anywhere. I don't know what I've done to that link. I had it opened on my laptop, on my iPad here, but I don't know what I've done with it. So you can maybe if you go onto the UK met.police.uk, if you go onto that page, you are able to, if you take your time to look through, you're able to file in a report and say you want to tell. I think it's report something you see or tell something you see or saw. That's the link. If you go through it, it asks you for your name, for your date of birth, and I think for your email and your phone number. Then it asks you that how do you want them to contact you. Afterwards, there's a box which says, what do you want to tell us? And then you can put it in there. So for me, how I did, I started with the fact that they were looking for Andrew Ochekwo, and that one of his friends, after Andrew was spied in Nigeria, one of his friends came out to say, I can't say what Ben said from the beginning. And then I included all of Ben's, what I know about him, his name, a few of the businesses registered, his all of his social media handles, his YouTube, his Facebook, his TikTok. I included everything. And I said, no, I believe he knew about this, and it's been alleged that he has, nude videos of. I did all of that. And then the next section will be review. If you click on the review button, you are able to see all you've typed in. If you want to amend, you can amend it. And if you're satisfied with that, you send it. And then that's it. So the advice the police officer gave me was that if people do it that way, any officer so he claimed that he's already gone to file a report. So the officer said either he files a report or not, any report that comes under that person's name or under his name will be assigned to a particular officer who is following the case in mail takings or whatever, and then they'll collect all of those information together and they will start looking through it. So, like I said, it might be a matter of time, but we'll see. Any pastor, Sabio's, and so he has a public page, and I'm going to drop his private page here, but you can find him through his private page as well. So if you go on Instagram and type in sa.bo, see, once you type that, you see his official page, his fan page there. You can find him on Instagram. He's only on Instagram so far. Any pastor PRC attempts to see scenario, please fast and pray 3 days fast. Pastor is not going to help in this case. So Shadi said Ben has been sending cryptic messages online, but has dropped so much evidence, both facts and fiction. Absolutely. Zoe said Ben said we didn't go to school. We agree. We don't go school. In fact, we don't even pass the front of Moshalashi. We don't go school at all. We agree. We don't go school. Elizabeth said, please can someone share me? So Sabio does not have a YouTube link. However, it has a fan page on Instagram. So if you just go onto Instagram and search sa.b.o, it will bring up his private page and it will bring up his public pages. So with his private page, you will have to send him a request or something, but his public page is open to everybody. So that's how you can find him. So if you want to ask Sabio any question, he's answering DM messages. You can DM him. You can DM Sabio. He's answering DM messages. Okay. Joanna said Ben is involved. He has guilt because he knows if the investigation comes out, all the laptop and phone will be found as implications. Cindy said blessing is the problem now. You know what? At the end of the day, it's coming out to say that police are deleting evidences. Okay, if you don't want them to delete evidences and you know you have something that you believe they might be deleting, let the world know. At least it will let us find closure for these girls. Like, the only thing that is tiring me in all of this case is Ben now. That's the only thing that is tiring me. I was on his live this morning. I was just scrolling through YouTube because I was bored. And then it was on live and I put a comment because I saw a few of you. I saw a few of you on that live this morning. And I'm like, these my people are here. And I went and I dropped a comment like, please provide the backup server. That was the only thing that I dropped there. But I don't know if it's still there or not, but yeah. Right, guys, this is where I'm going to hang my boots now. I think this air is enough. It's time for me to, to go do something to read because I've got church tomorrow and I don't know what I'm going to be doing to the hair. So I'm going to round up now. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who have joined me and who have been with me for over almost 2 hours. You guys are the real MVP, like MVP. And moving forward, guys, I'm looking to start a podcast, but I don't have a clue. So I just saw a notification of the kind of video that they freeze. Why is he always after women? Women do something abroad. Women do something abroad. I want to start something like that, like a podcast, but I don't know how to start. But I'm thinking maybe I'm just going to bring videos here where I'm going to select a certain topic, discuss it, and then upload as a video. Let me know, you guys, if it's something you would love for me to keep doing. Like, say for example, the kind of video I dropped this morning about advice for if you're meeting people, if you're meeting strangers for the first time. So I want to start doing. I want to add something like that as well to my channel, whereby like, what do men really want from women, or why are single parents, being treated, like how the society sees women, kind of like conversation like that. I want to start adding them once in a while to my videos on my channel. If you gravitate towards stuff like that, let me know. So once I come back from my holiday, like I'm counting down now to go on holiday. I can't wait. I already checked in. Checking balance. I can't wait. Like I'm excited. Shade, okay, I'll pop my email here, Shade, so you can that mom of 5@gmail.com. Shade, I've dropped my email in the comments here, in the comments there. Keke man, yeah. So Afiba owns my dream, so young and foolish, poor thing. I know. See, since I started reporting on this case, I've not been able to sleep. Like I'm not sleeping as much because my mind is constantly drifting to them. Like obviously I don't know them, but then I have their image and their name. My mind is constantly drifting to them in my sleep, and my husband like, "Are you okay?" Like I slept last night, and I woke up in tears. Like I just don't know. I felt a way, like that's what I'm saying in my spirit. I feel like they are no more. Cindy said all the chat Ben posted shows that he's a suspect. I wonder. Shadi said I can help you. Oh great, let me know because I really want to start adding something more. Because people have said, like, a lot of people have reached out that I know what they love how I've been able to, like, bring stuff like this. By the way, these guys, it might not be current, or my job, I'm a nurse. I work 4 days a week. So maybe the only time you hear from me is maybe when I come back from work. So normally I start work half 7 in the morning and I finish half 6. And then at times I start 10 o'clock in the morning and I finish 8 o'clock. So maybe the days that I finish half 5 or half 6, I might just come in the evening for a chat like this. And then maybe weekend. So I only work one Saturday every 6 weeks as a nurse. So maybe the Saturdays I'm not working, I can always come back. But yeah, I've been wanting to do it for a very long time. But yeah. Abby said, have fun. Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait. Hi UK family, was those sick videos being sold online? Why did he keep them? There's possibly a dark web somewhere online. Like, wow, there's probably a dark web, because what's the essence of keeping them if you don't have an intention for them? I mean, Lawa is sick. Yeah. So Eugenia said we chat with you on WhatsApp. No problem. You guys have the number that I dropped here. If you have anything for me, drop them into the WhatsApp chat, okay? And then I've created a group to say find Celine and Afiba. So if you have the number I dropped last time, you can message me and I'll add you into there. So in case any of you have any tips, or just want to share your opinion or something, you can do that there. And Shade said, I will send you some info and we can. So, all right, Shade, okay, no worries at all. Thank you so much. Cameraman is on again. See, guys, you better go and enjoy your weekend. If you are following cameraman Ben everywhere, you guys will not sleep or you will be exhausted just like him. So, that's my advice to you as a sisterly, okay? Right, guys, I'm going to say bye for now, all right? And it's an hour 45 minutes we've been here. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. Thank you to all of my moderators, which is Shade. You are my moderator. Thank you so much, and you're doing a fantastic job. Abby, my lovely Abby, she's a beautiful lady. I saw a picture yesterday and I'm like, wow, she's set. Thank you so much. You've been my moderator today. I really appreciate you. Dalinaga was also here. She was my moderator as well. And I'm Choice also as my moderator as well. Thank you so much to all of my moderators. To thank those of you who have been here from the beginning, and also thank you so much to those of you who have super chatted me in the past. And somebody sent me a PayPal. I was not expecting that much. I did not expect that much, but thank you so much. I just received another one from Abby here. Thank you, Abby. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, right, I really appreciate you guys for coming here. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And for sunscreen, why buy Abby? Thank you. If you've not yet subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? So, click on the subscription button, and there's a bell on the sign. Click on that bell as well. So the purpose of that bell is to notify you anytime I come online, so you receive notification, to join. So yeah, thank you so much, people. Have a lovely weekend. I'll try and go to Sabio's live at 11 o'clock so that we can all come back here again tomorrow and listen to what he has to say. All right, thank you so much, guys, and I will see you all later. All right, bye.